Hello guys, this is Terraria Xbox One and Sam. Welcome back to another Terraria Traffic World video everyone. Welcome back, it's Terraria. Welcome back to another live stream. Sorry that you just heard the audio go on. I'm just doing my intro again. Sorry, I had some technical issues. Yeah, because I'm in dire straits right now because I'm basically rendering something for the SL Aviation channel tomorrow. You heard all this a minute ago. And then a cut out round here. But no, basically I just had to check my audio just because I had to, in Friday vlog I have to tweak my my gain up on my mic to about 70%, and when I'm doing gaming videos it's about 68%. It makes no difference, but it's just an old routine. I'm basically rendering 4K footage for my SL Aviation channel tomorrow. There should be a video coming out on it tomorrow, and I don't know, maybe on Monday or Tuesday there'll be a model video for Phoenix models, stuff about 2 months ago I unboxed. But yeah, basically tonight I have kind of finished, or not really, but I've been doing this whole thing with Survival Island. Literally I started recording it on Tuesday, and alright, let's just say it would have been out on Wednesday if I hadn't have came up with or if I wasn't so picky. Basically I've rewritten the storyline for it. It wasn't really making sense, so I just thought, you know what, I'm going to change the storyline, and I have done. It's a little bit better, which I lied. I don't really lie to you, but the fake subscribers, everyone thought I was lying about that, and boy I was. That's obviously all cleared now, isn't it? Basically, I don't know. Survival Island, I had to rewrite the story for it. There's nothing new with this. I had to do it with a Halloween video, and Survival Island stuff last year. It's just that it's been 6 years of Survival Island, so I just thought, you know what, I'm going to make it right. You're probably thinking, what's this one video that's taken you from Monday last week to now Saturday, nearly Sunday? What is it? It's not the video. I had to rewrite it, but get this. I don't really want to be giving it away, but I've got bigger things planned after this Survival Island video, so around Halloween time, and I'm really, my YouTube channel could go, and I've got all these ideas, and steady on before you damage yourself, Sam. I've got all these ideas. I've got my Euro kind of a big deal notebook with me, which I've just thrown on my bed. To tell I'm such a big deal, but not in me bed. I'm a small deal in me bed. Or more like girls get a small deal in me bed. More like a small meal. Oh no. This is PG, isn't it? Basically I just thought, well, the video isn't going to come out tonight if I've just changed the storyline. Basically I've changed the storyline of this Survival Island video episode. I even know it as well. Episode 293. I've changed it to suit or to accommodate a appropriate storyline for the next Survival Island videos following it. I'm not saying I've made them. It's like a story, you have to write it, but it's like a video form, so if I've messed it up, it's not like, I can just rip out the pages and change the story. No. I've got to change the whole video. I can't change the story within the video when I've already made it. So I've had to re-record it, make new adjustments. Basically, nothing wrong with the video. There was at first, but I've made the videos again for them to suit the videos after Survival Island 293, if you know what I mean. So I've had to change that video for the future videos to make sense, if you know what I mean. With looking in hindsight in the future, obviously. So I've had to change the storyline for it to make sense in the next couple of videos because it just wasn't making any sense. I don't know, some stuff around Halloween, to do with the moon aliens and stuff like that. Basically, I had to bring you guys gameplay tonight. This is a live stream. You're probably thinking, what the hell's going on? First of all, I had to tell you that information. But second of all, I kind of need to tell you, I'm doing this video tonight because Survival Island would have came out tonight if I hadn't changed the storyline last night. I was about to do this video last night, but changing the storyline on Survival Island, I had to not do this video. I just thought, kind of last minute decisions, like kind of make it or break it. I just thought, no, I'm gonna make it. So I'm also live at the airport tomorrow. My nan's not coming with me now. It's been discussed. Did I tell you that? Yeah, my nan might have been coming with me, but I don't know, she's shattered or something from Frodsham. you get shouted at that age, I know, because I've been that age. I swear I've been in life before. Have you ever thought that? But deja vu. But anyway, there's bigger things than deja vu we need to be talking about in this video. But yeah, I'm doing this live stream. Someone says steady on, boy. Yeah, I'm doing this live stream. Oh my god. Because I don't know, I want to bring you guys gameplay. I don't really want to be saying tomorrow at the airport, oh, the Survive Line video, like it's the golden chain round my neck. Bloody Survive Line. I know it's been 6 years. That's why Make It or Break It is kind of the top tuner at the moment in terms of sayings and stuff like that. But no, I know I want to do this video tonight because I was about to do it last night. I didn't because I had to change the story. The video's been recorded. I just want to finish some other little things. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to upload it tomorrow while I'm at the airport or something and do this video tonight. But this live stream isn't going to be very long just because I'm literally rendering. This is how well built these MacBook Pros are. But I know, yeah, it's from 2015, but what's that? What was that? That was just a slime. Yeah, literally, yeah, I'm rendering exporting even 4K footage on my computer while live streaming all of this. I know most people's computer could do it, but I'm backing it up at the same time as a video file, because when you stream it doesn't really record it via Elgato, it just streams it, but I'm recording it as well, so yeah, ultimate. I know, I'm like Mr. Redundancy, aren't I? More like Mr. Redundancy in terms of videos. I know, I'm kind of trying to bang out videos while trying to, yeah, fix videos, and that's kind of ridiculous and stuff like that. Like, if you thought these Survive Line videos last year were kind of crazy and stuff like that, just wait until you, I don't know, read my notebook. Or you're not going to read my notebook, but you only know what is my excitement right now is due to, because you'll see that in the next 2 months and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know, kind of crazy. We've got 42 people. People saying they're enjoying the school streams. Lossy connection on the stream on Friday. Oh yeah, yeah, there was. I don't know. I still have a video. The video kept breaking up. You know, my stream at school. I stream gaming. I stream YouTube. I stream me at school on YouTube. But I also stream me at the airport. But I do podcasts at the airport. I know, it's interesting, isn't it? What I do. I'm just trying to keep an eye on my Seagate. Yeah, Final Cut does that thing. I'll keep talking about Final Cut. Where it gets to 84%, and it never gets to 100%, but it completes its export at 84%. It's really weird. It used to do it on the old computer and other versions of Final Cut. It's just a Final Cut thing, but when it gets to 84%, it starts draining all your gigabytes really quickly. I had a weird thing on my phone. Look, Willy. Yeah, I had a really weird thing on my phone the other day. It was a Willy. No, you know, after my stream the other day, yeah, Friday, yesterday, yeah, basically, yeah, I ended the stream on 2% battery, got into the car, went to B&Q to get a shelf for my new models that are coming. Yeah, I've ordered some, I'm going to order some models. Yeah, I just kind of put the Manchester thing on pause right now, you know, the 1 to 400 model collection. Yeah, what can I say? Yeah, went to B&Q. My phone was on 5% battery. It went from 2 to 5% battery, and it says my phone can only charge up to 91% battery, but it can charge up to 100% battery. I know, so it's saying it's lost about 9% of its battery life in the last. How long have I had this phone for? 16 months now. Yeah, this iPhone 8. And also another thing. That's what, you know, Flight Radar 24. You know, because I'm into planes. You can actually get notifications for when a registration takes off. So GUZHV, you know, the A320neo we departed from in Lanzarote last year. Yeah, it just said 2 hours ago. It went from. Hang on. Oh, how professional is this? I've got my bloody phone in my. Hang on. Where did it go from? Go to flight. It went from. Oh, it's flying now. Dallerman to Glasgow. Literally today, that aircraft's just been from Glasgow to Turkey, Glasgow to London, Edinburgh to London. Yeah, so last night I was kind of fiddling around with it. I've also got, you know, GTCCA VM aircraft we went to Menorca on in 2014, you know, the hard landing. Yeah, terrible landing. Yeah, that aircraft is, because it went to Amazon. Yeah, Smile24 says he's interested. Yeah, what registration is that? N1373A. Yeah, it used to be Golf Tango Charlie Charlie Alpha when it belonged to Thomas Cook. Yeah, Thomas Cook 767-300 or 3KER something. I don't know what that stands for. I know ER stands for extra range, but KYR, I don't know what it stands for. But yeah, Thomas Cook 767. Yeah, that used to be Golf Tango or Tango Charlie Charlie. Yeah, Charlie Alpha. But now it's gone to Atlas Air or Prime, Amazon Prime Air as a freighter. And yeah, it's N1373A or something, or 3 Alpha. So yeah, that's basically that. And yeah, I get notifications from when, you know, that baby takes off. Seeing as that was kind of like the aircraft that kind of got me into aviation. The Thomas Cook 757 I went on, I've not a clue, just in case you ever watched those videos from 2014. 6 years ago. Yeah, I think 6 years ago I did upload them. So kind of crazy on my behalf. And yeah, your behalf as well, if you enjoy the emotional attachment. Yeah, they are good, those videos, I do enjoy them. But also another registration I get a notification from on Flight Radar is Golf Tango Charlie Charlie Alpha. GOBYH, sorry, the 2E767 we went to Lanzarote on in 2019. Same as the EasyJet Neo, but for one on the way there. Sorry, 2E767. Golf Oscar Bravo Yankee Hotel. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, I get notifications for when that takes off. I haven't seen that for ages. I don't know where it is. But yeah, you can get notifications on Flight Radar for when an aircraft takes off. Or one of your, obviously, liking with yeah, registrations and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty interesting. Just kind of like the main ones, like my favourite kind of, not aircraft, but registrations to kind of spot and stuff like that. Because when you see it, I know not everyone gets it, but if you see a plane, anyone sees a plane, they're like, oh yeah, an airplane. But for someone like me, if it says something like GOBYH at the back, I'm going to end up wetting myself. I'll be like, was it 39A and 39B? That's where we sat. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's kind of like yeah, I think it was 39A and 39B. Straight way that way, please. Yeah, that's what I seem to remember from the footage. So yeah, I don't know. I get excited off planes that I've flown on, and obviously ones I've seen as well, but never flown on. But if I saw N1373A, obviously it's called that now. Yeah. GTCCA, Thomas Cook 767. I think I'd end up crying. Yeah. Well, so someone else would just be like, "Oh, it's a big plane with Prime written on it. What's so? Does he love Amazon or something?" No. It's for what the aircraft was before. I actually watched it taken off. It was going from Cincinnati Northern to Tatos or something. Yeah, keep an eye on my Flight Radar. And yeah. Will you start posting when these aircrafts take off for us? Well, I don't need to do it for you. If you guys want to get the same notifications as I do for when these planes take off, or whenever, whatever planes you guys have flown on, just go onto Flight Radar. Go into your alerts at the bottom of Flight Radar. Because I thought this whole video was going to be me talking about this Survival Line video. No, this is going to be a short stream. It's going to be half an hour, okay? Kind of chill. I just need to bring you guys gameplay. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be at the airport streaming. Just general spotting. I did a community post last night about that. So yeah, go to the community tabs on YouTube for I know every month I'm going to post when I'm going to be at the airport, so you guys kind of know my schedule. I'm going to try and. This is a funny thing as well. I'll get back to the Flight Radar thing in a minute. In my school, you know, because I'm in sixth form. Yeah, I did a video last night. So I'm so everywhere because of the survival line. I'm thinking they didn't do a Friday vlog last night. God, I'm beating myself up for nothing. But yeah, I was about to do this last night, but I didn't. I just thought I'm going to rewrite the story and then I'll re-record the bits of survival line. But anyway, you get the message. Can you keep up? Can you, El? I mean, Anna would be like, Sam, speak quietly. If I spoke quietly, I'd be at the point where I don't know, still start my intro. Hello, guys. So yeah, pretty interesting. But no, what was I bloody gonna say? Yeah, in my sixth form, work experience, you can do work experience, and it's kind of funny actually. Last year it was on a Wednesday, and I just was in the art department, you know, with my mate Richard. You don't even know who he is, but yeah, kind of, yeah, I've told you about Richard. The guy who helped me bring it. I know not everyone knows, and people are like, what? Some people just listen. I was telling you about him in I've told you about him in every bloody video, so I'm not going to say what one because I can't even count. But yeah, Richard helped me in art. He's kind of like in 2019 July, he's kind of a guy who kind of got me to run around for him and like, oh yeah, broke me leg, Sam. If you can just go down to the photocopying room and just laminate that'd be great, mate. You know what I mean? Sounds orgasmic. And yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah. Kind of like I was kind of like his wingman. And whenever I see him now, he's kind of like happy to work with me and stuff like that. The other day, I put my foot in my mouth and I said, he said, how many more canvases? Because that's Monday and Tuesday I was in the art department all day. Because yeah, basically my head is sixth form. Mr. John's kind of buggered up my timetable. My school do that. They try and throw a dizzy on me. I was telling you about it in Doom. They try to do internal on Wednesday. And then we schedule better than I think I do. Basically, you know, my school, I know they were trying to basically say, oh yeah, sixth form. And honestly, it's probably not going to last long for the way things are going right now with the virus and stuff like that. But my school said they're going to do everything they can to close the schools. They're going to, over my head teacher's dead body, they're not going to close the school. Or she's not going to, because, you know, it's... Even in, where is it? Bolton, they haven't even closed the schools. So, if you think they're going to close the schools in your area just because we've got some high... You know, like in my area, we've got a couple of high cases. High suitcases. No, no one's got bloody suitcases. Nobody's going on bloody holiday. Yeah, don't worry about the schools because I don't think it's their number one intention. They only closed the schools, I don't know, in March because it was a great strain on the healthcare system. And if the healthcare system is still going to be overwhelmed like it did. See, the thing is, it never got overwhelmed. It was never overwhelmed. I heard a story that the National Health Service, it wasn't overwhelmed. It was just the government trying to, I don't know, throw a dizzy at people. And if we were overwhelmed or it was as much chaos as they claim it was, because that's the NHS, isn't it? They can't speak for themselves. It's like any messages that get out from the NHS, and this is the problem with being government owned like the NHS. This is why I think the NHS should be privatised. But I know there's problems with that with political things, and also I don't want to pay for my healthcare. I've never had to for the last 50 years. You know what I mean? It's a good non, you know, living on behalf of the UK. You don't have to pay for your healthcare, and it is a wonderful thing, the NHS. But I think some things like Richard Branson, you know what I mean, he kind of agrees it should be privatised, and things that need been working on for years should be privatised and made more for the people, if you know what I mean, instead of just greed. But anyway, just checking on my gigabytes on Final Cut. Yeah, Final Cut's going to be letting me down recently with all these fails and saying, oh, failed to share. Don't know why, but maybe it might be Elgato missing out frames, I don't know. Oh, let's not talk about that again. Yeah, but no, the NHS, you know, if there is a case with them being unprepared, and we're going to go into a second lockdown or whatever. Well, that's going to be because oh, bad grammar. That will be because the NHS again are straight, like they should be prepared, and if they weren't prepared before, well, they should be prepared for a second wave, because if they're not, that proves they're never prepared, and that's a bad thing. But yeah, you're gonna get all your cargo aircrafts flying over again. Yeah, Atlas Air. Yeah, maybe that's why I saw so many of those box. What are they called? Even Big Jet TV calls them boxes. What are they? Aerologic. Yeah, Aerologic. 777s every night from Cincinnati to Luxembourg. And that must have been PPE flights running from April to around, I don't know, June, July time. Every night I saw one flying over because I sleep in a funny kind of part of my bedroom. Well, not funny, but it's right near the window. Well, not near the window. The roof slopes like that. So it's a, what's it called? Dormer roof. And then I can kind of see a little bit outside my curtain, just where the window sill is. The wooden window sill. And I can kind of just see like a light go every night, and it's just like, I bet that's that box. Go onto flight radar. And I'm like, yes it is. There's a 777. Who would know you could see 777s from literally your bedside? You know what I mean? It's amazing. Because I live on kind of like highway in the skies, kind of, you know, aircraft kind of take that route to over the Wirral Peninsula and stuff like that. I don't know why. Probably because the River Mersey, they can start to spread their chemtrails. I actually saw something really interesting the other day, because I live on the Wirral, as you all know, near Liverpool. Not near Liverpool, but opposite Liverpool. I don't mean Blackpool either, I mean just above North Wales. I saw every day as well, there's a KLM 777 and a 787 at around 10 to around 1 in the afternoon going over. One normally follows the other, a bit like how Ethiopian operates sometimes. One aircraft follows the other, and like flying them in flocks and stuff like that. But no, oh my god. Is that really? Oh my god! Final Cut is draining my Seagate at the moment. I'm just gonna keep an eye on this. Just yeah, it is. It's it's eating up about 300 megabytes every 3 seconds. Oh, honestly, I'll do anything to bring you guys content. I actually do. Look at this. I'm playing while slobbering over my crap I'm looking at. Because Final Cut ends rendering at about exporting at 84%, so it's kind of like yeah, I don't know, all the gigabytes for last remaining, it kind of crams into that last percentage of 84. It's really interesting how it does it. It's quite disturbing as well, just watching your gigabytes, or megabytes more like, drain. Every minute I'm losing a gigabyte. Oh, I've got 133 left on the Seagate, so I really need to clear it and stuff like that. Which is my own fault, but yeah. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, I saw a KLM 787. I was actually walking to the shop, you know, near that little bit. I was just looking up, and then all of a sudden, you know, when you see the aircraft and there's no chemtrail, and then all of a sudden they obviously switched off the, I don't know, they know every bell and whistle, don't they? Switch in the cockpit to you know, the chemtrails. I just saw it, because they're not really meant to spread chemtrails over land. They normally do it over sea. Why? I don't know. Probably because it goes down, doesn't it, and probably pollutes. But yeah, ozone layer stuff, greenhouse gases. But yeah, a KLM. As soon as it went over that kind of like the River Mersey kind of bit, it turned on its chemtrails. He turned on his chemtrails, but yeah, I know how do you know how cool that is? Like, kind of, someone's at school, they're flying their plane or on autopilot, probably picking their nose as they normally are. I don't mean KLM, I just mean how, you know, aircrafts and pilots, you know, work these days. You know, no analog cockpits, all you know, computerized. You know, and people could be watching you from school, or, you know what I mean, while you're at about 40,000 feet. And yeah, it's kind of amazing, isn't it? Or like just one little switch in the cockpit could bring such a, like an air show, like chemtrails. Like, oh my god, look at these chemtrails. Customized chemtrails, like little swirls. Do you want chemtrails in like a pretzel shape? Yeah, I actually got pretzels on the British Airways flight. My mum bought them in a bag at the shop, and I was like, oh yeah, sour cream, quite nice, like a green packet kind of thing. Yeah, but I know, yeah, amazing. Like one little switch in the cockpit could, you know what I mean? Just turn on your chemtrails, and then everyone can see your chemtrails while you're at 39,000 feet. It's a bit like when you're in shopping at like a massive mall. Like, oh god, if I just undo my belt, everyone will see me winky. One little unfasten, and everyone can see me ding dong. Oh, it's not quite like that, is it? Like I think like that as well. Yeah, like it's just I find that fascinating. It's like one little switch in the cockpit can, I don't know, showcase such I don't know, visual, I don't know, visual, I don't know, shapes in the sky. It's like, wow, amazing. Leaving behind a bunch of, trails here from exhaust and stuff like that. And yeah, it did it. It started its I don't know if it was on his cruising descent. I think we started descending around Oxford, Amsterdam, KLM, where they're based, and they obviously turn on the chemtrails when they get over any form of like river, or they probably know as well. But yeah, there's a KLM 777-200, and there's a 300, and then there's a Dreamliner about half an hour after it. It's interesting. You're obviously looking all the time on flight radar. Yeah, I am. I'm a bugger for looking up in the sky, seeing something, I'm like, ugh, and then I walk into something or trip over somebody's dog, which I did the other day, and the dog loved me for it. It started jumping around. Yeah, I mean in the good way. I mean it was trying to have a go at me and being sarcastic. I actually saw a funny little dog the other day, and it was like walking. It was like, you just go where the owners go. They're so sociable, dogs, aren't they? Once our cat carks it, I don't know, we're thinking of maybe getting a dog or a kitten. I'd rather get a dog actually, because I can walk it and go out and do things. So yeah, walk to the shop with a dog and then walk back. I mean, I know I have to do the whole, pooper scooper kind of thing, but I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah. Well, not hard. I've done it. It's just a bag, and then you just don't do it the other way around, where you put your hand in the bag and you think it's your crisps. Oh, what's happened to my crisps? Don't even do a second look just to check you put your hand in the crisps. Oh, they must be a bit soggy. Oh no, it's definitely poo, mate. Oh, this is disgusting. Oh, 131. Oh, come on, Final Cut. Just export my bleeding plane spotting video. Yeah, it's from when was I there? Was it the 26th of August? I recorded a bit of footage at the visitor park. So yeah, that's from that day. Yeah, I've changed kind of like the appearance of my plane spotting videos. I've kind of got like a letterbox effect now. So a bit like when you watch MTV Aviation. What? MTV Aviation? MTV Aviation. Eye Trapper. I kind of got like the letterbox effect when filming. The two bars at the top of the screen. And my new logo, the SL Aviation kind of engine. Yeah, I've changed my plane spotting video. I'm just trying to make my SL Aviation channel the best it can be. So all these comments, Jesus, sorry. I wish you could do that on Twitch, like the slow comment section, because I get quite I appreciate all the support and all the great comments, but not really comments, but chat stuff, and yeah, it's just a bit too crazy sometimes. So if we could just slow down the conversations. A lot of information, yeah. Sorry, I can't believe this YouTube's become this. All these questions about aviation, because they attract, I know, people who like gaming, like Terraria, and it's on Twitch as well. So you're gonna get people who watch this stuff all the time, like, oh, I don't really like him, or either, oh yes, pretty interesting. But yeah, I pick up new fans all the time. That's the good thing about it. But in terms of you know, aviation and all that. What's this? Flight radars sent me something. Again, flight alert. Yeah, it's taken off again. GTCCA, N1373A. I don't know where it's gone. I'll look at this now that I got notification. Go to flight. Verify. It's just taken off from... It's going to Baltimore. Or it's just appeared on the ramp. Tampa to Baltimore. Yeah, the registration is N1373A. Oh dear. Yeah, it's going to Baltimore. I get notifications for when my favourite aircraft registrations are taken off. Obviously, I had to have that registration because, you know, that aircraft, N1373A, that used to be a Thomas Cook 767, and that was the plane we landed on. We went to Menorca in 2014. Yeah, it's kind of like the aircraft that kind of got me really into aviation. Or not the aircraft, but I see it for, I don't know, the videos I made on it, and I don't know, the video I made on it, and kind of like I know, just my fascination begun with kind of aircraft. It's kind of like it all started there, looking out onto that. Because before any of, you know, aviation, before I got all of you guys, you know, Smile24, everyone who enjoys airplanes on the channel, Bogtem, everyone who watches the streams on YouTube, it's all originated from, I know people enjoy my videos, but I had to enjoy making videos about aviation. I had to enjoy aviation before that. But where did aviation form in terms of you enjoying it? Well, 2014, I was, you know, obsessed by gaming and stuff like that, and kind of like my silly little friends at school. I think I just turned a blind eye to them, but Luke and Robert were cool. But yeah, in terms of gaming, Terraria, I'd never really had such a massive fashion on kind of things that were kind of academic. Like, I wasn't really interested in cars, vehicles. I was interested in trains when I was little, but like the Pendolino class and all that, and the Amtraks. But in terms of trains and, yeah, planes, no, not really. I've always been used to, because I live on the Wirral, I'm used to planes flying over me on the Wirral Peninsula, you know, into Liverpool Airport speak. I'm always used to, you know, living on that flight path and looking up and seeing an EasyJet or a Ryanair, and that's all it's ever been in the last 16 years. 18 years of me living, being alive, living. But no, yeah, Livingston. That's someone's name in my... Some Norma Livingston. I don't know who she is. If you know who Norma Livingston is, put your hand up. Put your hand up. Put your band up. Oh, you're a bloody Muslim. A band. But Muslims are fine, you know what I mean, with all these masks. You know what I mean? For them it's just like, we told you it was coming. Yeah, it's probably not. It's probably just like, well, nothing different, you know, because whatever. The Yakmaks and all that. Is that what they're called? Yakmaks? What the Muslims wear. You know, the women, and they wear the big black cloaks, and the men wear the white ones. I think, yeah. I don't know what they're called. Yakmaks, or I know some people call them, or what are they called? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, people call them burqas. Yeah, that's a racist term. Yeah. Somebody in my family called one a burqa, and he got punched in the mouth off a man. Yeah, and I insulted Mr. Treen over. I didn't know. You know, when a teacher wears that much makeup and you can't tell kind of what skin tone they are, I just thought, well, I'm going to say, just going to be. I wasn't doing it to be clever either. I said, oh, my gran doesn't like them. And this is 2016, so yeah, 2017, sorry. Come on, fan cut, get your bum working, that might. It might. But yeah, what was I going to say? I can't remember, you know. I've got so many things to talk about. I was about to talk about bad grammar before, wasn't I? Yeah, I was about to talk about bad grammar. Yeah, literally. Oh yeah, I had a teacher yesterday. Yeah, I had Mr. McLaughlin. He's a good teacher for me for business studies. Just doing it to get a higher grade, really. Not he is, I am. He's a teacher. I heard some teacher in there, called Mrs. Anderson. She said, "You've seen it." Yeah, me and my dad at the moment been taking the mick out of people who use bad grammar and double negatives. I heard a girl the other day said to her friend, she must have been year 9, she said, "Oh my god, Casey, you can't say nothing." I just thought, oh god, come on, do better than that. Even the head of year said, head of year in my school calls Mr. Moore. He's called Mr. Moore, always wants more. Yeah, he's the deputy head, and he sent a message out to something like the year, you know, because kids aren't. If you got PE, you go in your PE kit. We don't want kids going into changing rooms because it's a, you know what I mean, an enclosed environment and stuff like that. I don't know why, it's still in the same year group, but for some reason they don't. I don't know why. So the kids go in the PE kits now. He said something like all kids who and this is the deputy head teacher, bear in mind. And he just, my dad told me, because my dad's always onto this stuff, you know, parent mail and all that. But yeah, you get messages from the teachers. Mr. Moore sent out something in my school. Deputy head teacher, he said, for kids that don't have PE kits, there'll be ones at their disposal. For ones who don't have pumps, something like we will lend them from you. We will lend them from you. No, it's you don't lend something from someone. You lend. No, you don't lend. No, something like we will lend them to you. Oh no, lend them from you or something. You lend to people. You don't lend from people. We will lend them from you. Yeah, it's we will lend. Yeah, or borrow. You don't borrow to. You borrow from. But lend, you lend to. You don't lend from. If you know what I mean. Yeah. So yeah, a bit of a vocabulary. I don't know, kicking the butt there. So yeah, a bit embarrassing for the deputy head teacher. My dad just thought, oh come on. Yeah, if you know what I mean. So yeah, even I know that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, come on. I know I live on the Wirral. It's kind of like when we say, oh, people in Belfast, you know, they're kind of a bit stupid. Obviously, that's a stereotype. But people say on the Wirral, you know, they're kind of a bit stupid. And kind of a lot of slang and stuff like that, like yeah, you was and I don't know, use. Yeah, so well, if you go to East London, they're really bad there, aren't they? They say stuff like I don't know, they say all sorts. If you think we're bad, the Northerners just listen to the bloody Cockney accent and all that. It's dreadful. Yeah, the Americans though, they're just irritating. The Americans, they've got alright grammar, but it's kind of just punctual. It's nothing large or. The thing is about the British vocabulary, it's quite wide, and you know what I mean. I said the other night to my dad, I said something. My mum said, "Oh, when are you going to wash your hair?" And I said, "Oh, I couldn't wash my hair, could I not?" And my dad was like, "What are you, some Victorian gentleman? I could not wash my hair, could I not?" I said that the other night. I said I could not wash my hair tonight, could I not? God, have you ever heard someone say that? Oh God, it's quite funny. Yeah, fan cuts at. Well, my Seagate drive's at 119 gigabytes, so 119 gigabytes. Yeah, it'll be finished in a minute. Don't you worry, I'll have some aviation for you tomorrow on the SL Aviation. And I'm doing too much. I'm trying to do this survival line video. That isn't really. The thing is, you probably think, listen, can I just get clear that this, get clear as well? Can I just make it clear that this survival line video that's coming out tomorrow is not going to be really over edited, you know, like spaceships. I'm basically planning for the videos after that, if you know what I mean, trying to get a story right, or let's just say I was trying to get a story right. in order for the future videos to make sense. Yeah, I don't mean future as in a couple of years away. I mean next couple of weeks and stuff like that. Just as a nice commodity to 6 years on YouTube and stuff like that. What are you going to do for 9,000? You've hidden your subscriber count. Yeah, I did that because I was getting a lot of abuse from people. People saying I'm buying subscribers from other YouTubers and buying views. So, in order for those comments to not arise in the future, I got them all the time. I didn't even notice how many people were saying, I don't know, oh, you're buying subscribers, and for people who click on the channel. You know what I mean? So, you know, you can hide it, and I've just done that because honestly, a subscriber count, it's just numbers. I think, I don't know, but I haven't done it in terms of I'm really weak, guys. I just do what people tell me to do. I've got no backbone. I've got a really weak personality. I've done that because I've had quite a couple of comments of people saying, "Are you buying subscribers?" And you know what I mean. Q&A Wednesday. It's not funny, so I've just hidden the subscriber count for now, so once people kind of get the message, that's the thing, people won't get the message, and it's an ongoing thing. A bit like coronavirus. I was saying that as well. Who was I saying this? I was saying to my friend Aaron. No, I was speaking to my cousin Aaron the other day. I said at school, I said I know Halloween will be alright, maybe not Christmas, but Halloween will be okay. Trick-or-treating, because you wear a mask anyway. You know, dressing up as a vampire, you wear a mask anyway. So that'll be a future joke. Yeah. Oh, you have to wear a mask when you go Halloweening, but I do anyway. I do anyway, do I not? Yeah. Or come into the door, you don't wear a mask, do you? Yeah, I know it's gonna be weird. Kind of summer was just a bit upsetting because no one could go on holiday, but I think where it's really going to be bad is Christmas time, especially for older people, you know, with people not here anymore and loneliness. There's a lot of loneliness at Christmas. You gotta, just because everyone else is jolly and happy. Sometimes Christmas can be toxic. It can, because it's meant to be a jolly time of year. And sorry that I keep turning my head, you might be able to hear me. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like a jolly time of year, everyone getting together. For people that are lonely, it causes a lot of grief for those who don't have close relatives. It's kind of sad, so it's going to be even more sadder than ever. But yeah, nice point about the masks at Halloween. Yeah. How will Easter work? I don't know. Well, how did Easter work? We were in lockdown in Easter, so yeah. But I think what they're trying to do kind of like we keep doing the cases where I'm not allowed to make assumptions on YouTube, but if the cases won't go up like we did before. It's done. My video's done. Yeah. The cases won't go up like they did before, you know, back in March, because there were no, you know, social distancing pre-existing to that. But now there are more precautions. There won't be as much as an increase because everyone's taking precautions. Actually, today I haven't even told you. I went to. I'm not really allowed to say, but I went to. My sister doesn't know. I went to. What? But you're allowed to know. You know, where could you live? Yeah, I just went for breakfast in this place called the Otto in Heswall. Someone said they lived in Heswall. In one of my Oblivion videos once. I don't know who it was. Yeah, it's quite good. It's like an American place. I'd recommend it if you live near me. Actually saw a Ryanair in there. A Ryanair! It's got a lot of mirrors in it. And you get these restaurants now that are like dog friendly. People bring their dogs in. And I was like, I couldn't get my head around that. I know it's because I don't socialise much, and I don't really go out with my mates and go to a restaurant or, you know, go to a pub or anything. I don't really do that. I kind of just go places with my dad and do kind can like DIY work with him and go out to B&Q, go to the airport, things we enjoy. B&Q as well. Yes, we've got a visitor pass for B&Q in the visitor park. Visitor park, B&Q. What could we do? Don't know. What could we do? Whatever we do, I will do with you. Whatever you do, I will be coming with you. Oh, I will come in you. No, you won't. Yes, I will. No, you won't. Where? Where? Yeah. What's that funny song? Oh, I don't know. That's really homophobic. I shouldn't sing it. You know George Michael? Is it Wake Me Up Before You Go Go? Is it Wake Me Up Before You Come? Don't wanna feel it dribbling down me bum bum. Oh no. Oh my. Oh no. I heard it. Not at school, but at home, unfortunately. Oh God! Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Oh, that is so homophobic. I don't think I'll get away with that. That's it. That's me done now. See ya. See ya. Off YouTube. I'm just waiting for the comments. Was very much the case. Yeah, it was. Well, he died of AIDS, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, like the song went. Was it? Yeah, I think that was it. That was the only lyric. I'm laughing my head off. People say that. Are you really? The night at Wii Gaming's house. Oh God. I'm going to bed now, someone says. Oh God, yeah, just don't make sure no one wakes you up before they come. To feel it dribbling down your bum bum. Oh God. Oh, that is awful, isn't it? Oh, yeah. What I get exposed to. Oh. Yeah, me and my dad, we like to go to B&Q, we like to go to the visitor park. We also like to be really homophobic on the way to the visitor park. Oh God. No, I just put a twist on this song when it came on the radio the other day. And it was just like, just say it, it's funny. Oh God. I know how songs can be so manipulated. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, my Final Cut video render is done, but yeah, that'll be out tomorrow. I just need the survival line thing. What else was I gonna say? I can't remember. What else was I gonna say? I think that was it, you know. Yeah. I got a comment the other day, someone saying that it was about to be a Q&A Wednesday. Someone saying, why do you hate the Dreamliner? Because I think I said it a couple of videos ago. Yeah, I'm just trying to cover everything in this video. I'm not trying to do anything, I'm just trying to bring you guys gameplay. The reason why I don't like the Dreamliner is because of other problems, the recent problems. 10 airlines have grounded it in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, that's why. I just think it's quite a typically 21st century aircraft, and it's got its problems. It was rushed. It was a aircraft that Boeing made in you know, they delayed it, they had problems. I mean, if you watch that 747 documentary by the BBC, you know, it's got Joe Sutter in it and all that. It was like literally make it or break it, like last minute decisions. And it was the 747, the reason why that aircraft was successful, and everything from the, I don't know, the 737 to the 777, the reason why all those aircraft, especially the 747, 757, 767, 777, so on, were so successful, and are still so successful, is because, well, mainly back then, the people who were making them, it was the quality of the people making them. Whereas these days you get, you know, these washed up idiots, dragged up, who believe in, oh yeah, impressing Wall Street and all that instead of, because let's just say the 747, 75, 76, they were made purely, the reason why those aircraft were successful, and anything else that is kind of got longevity, like I know old Range Rovers, they were made with engineering decisions instead of financial decisions. And I've done business studies and I understand this stuff. The reason why the Dreamliner and the 737 MAX have been, you know what I mean, not very successful is because they've been made with financial decisions, like cutting costs, meeting profit, not yeah, kind of like schedule and quality and safety. Because with quality comes safety. I think a Boeing engineer even said as well, quantity is something you can and quality is something you count on. You know what I mean? That says it all. And yeah, quite frankly, I think he was in the Boeing 747 production line. So some people at Boeing are still making aircrafts, and obviously the management still feel like aircrafts like the 747-8 and stuff like that, and the 767 aircrafts are, they're kind of still making in 777s. They're making with engineering decisions, whereas the people that are working on the Dreamliner production line and the Max, they'll get there, but they're, oh god, who's died now? They're making decisions via, financial decisions, not engineering decisions. They're basing it on financial decisions, which isn't a good thing, because financial decisions, if you're making planes and it's been made under financial decisions, that suggests you're cutting costs, because it shouldn't be the other way around. Like Boeing do this now, they have a customer say, can we have an aircraft that does this and that, and they're turning around and saying, no, this is how we're going to make it, and we're going to cut costs. So Boeing are trying to control the customer, not the customer trying to control Boeing, which is how it should be. Boeing should be listening to the customer, not Boeing controlling the customer, saying, hey, we're going to cut costs here, we're not going to tell you about the MCAS system, and yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's a sickness, which runs with this future generation we have of, people, young people within their 20s and 30s, who somehow, God knows how, it's like having a baby on a one of those baby leads, and all of a sudden being in mission control. You know what I mean? It's like that. I see these young engineering women and men who are in their 30s, and it's like, I don't want to be like an ageist here, but I want to be a generationist. And just say, like, you haven't been around long enough, or even had the understanding of how to manage things, and seeing what comes out of Boeing today. Hardly leaves the airfield. And they put off a 777X because it was raining, and it was a little bit windy the second day. You know what I mean? And yeah, and all that, and you know what I mean. Whereas the 747, they just did any rigorous testing, no matter what the weather. So that's how they got the job done, instead of pussyfooting around. I suppose this goes with this whole virus thing as well. Businesses that are willing to continue as normal, not but take precautions. For the likes of TUI, they're just cancelling things, because you're either hot and cold, or you Jet 2 are kind of just being Jet 2 and being scummy and lower class, and just saying, oh yeah, holidays are going ahead. Oh, never, not now. Which is kind of like the middle of it. And then you can be too safe. But I don't know how TUI has ended up being buoy. Yeah, with the COVID central on their aircrafts. Because TUI at the moment, they're the worst for I don't know, booking a holiday with, because apparently even Turkey, they're cancelling flights to Turkey. Yeah, I went past one of their branches in Hezbollah today, and it was closed. Whereas haze, and you know what I mean. All the others were kind of open. TUI just seemed to stay closed and cancel things, and I don't know, just seem a bit scared and I don't know, rigorous, and yeah. But for the likes of Ryanair, you know what I mean, they're on the other side of TUI, who are just completely, you know, lawbreakers. I don't know what the hell Ryanair are doing right now. As a aviation enthusiast and kind of person who enjoys travel, I have not a clue what Ryanair are doing right now. But they're in business, aren't they? And I admire McCleary's I won't say confidence, but is willing to progress. I think that's one thing I can take away from him. He likes to move things forward, which is a good person to have in state of economy and driving the economy. Very knowledgeable man, actually. He knows a lot. But yeah, he's still got a rubbish airline. Yeah, but right now, Dublin, EasyJet are doing it fine. EasyJet are doing it perfect, because it's EasyJet. I think one airline that are actually doing it really well at the moment are EasyJet, actually, and British Airways, the national ones really, Qatar. But for the likes of the jokers like Jet2 and TUI, no, they're not made for it, are they? I don't know. I wonder how Thomas Cook would have done this. Probably would have cooked it, wouldn't they? I can imagine Thomas Cook doing it quite well, actually. Yeah, but obviously, yeah. So glad they didn't go during COVID. They kind of went in another time, didn't they? Oh no, how did they went? How did Thomas Cook? I should know. They went because of, I don't know. I think the problems all started in 2011. When they tried to buy My Travel, and I don't know. The thing is with Thomas Cook was they had a website and everything, but again they had too many branches, and it was more of a Wall Street kind of you know, like I don't know, walk in kind of yeah, walk into one of their branches and book a holiday, more than, oh yeah, book it all online. You know, most people these days have their own you know, holiday maker. You know what I mean? You can book your flights with someone and then get the accommodation through another travel company. You know, that's been your own holiday maker. Whereas Thomas Cook, it all used to be all inclusive Thomas Cook, and that's how they wanted it to be. And obviously Thomas Cook living in a digital age and all that, and yeah, it's just yeah. Personally, I saw it. I said to my dad around February 2019. I said to him, I bet they're gonna go, because they are honestly granddads in terms of how they operate. They are. But Monarch went because I don't know why Monarch went either. Because they didn't really do anything to really damage their static health, did they? They just, and I think they just cancelled flights to Turkey. I think that was it. They cancelled flights to Turkey due to the problems in there, because they had quite I think the thing is with Monarch was they had a lot of routes going to places like Cyprus, and in 2017 when all those places were, you know, like the heavy conflict and all that in the Middle East, it ruin their reputation. So Spain and all that. For like, I really like the GABYH, but TUI, they just drawl and just kill fun. I don't know why they do. I don't really like them as an airline, but they do. They're just overrated, over expensive, mediocre service, and it's just like, you know what I mean, boring. It is. That's TUI for me. Just I mean, I like their 767 GBYH, but if you could just unliverize that, please. You know what I mean? They're just very boring to me. They're just kind of I think they were better when they were Thompson, but now it's just like, no, they're just too dominant and they're huge and it's just a cash cow and they just ruin the fun. Whereas Jet 2 are kind of like I don't know what Jet 2 are, honestly. They're a package holiday airline with just a cheesy kind of way of doing business, like trying to fee you for anything and everything, and they're a bit my opinion on Jet 2, yeah, they've come together a lot better but we've had to because we've lost two of the main game changers in, you know, kind of travel package holiday, like Thomas Cook and Monarch. But Monarch and Thomas Cook, see, the thing is, Jet 2 started as some weird transporter. 2E used to be Thompson, and Thompson used to be Britannia. So, well, definitely Britannia becoming Thompson, Thompson becoming 2E. I think they have fallen a little bit in terms of the service, my dad said. But yeah, I know, but now it's all, I don't know, Monarch and Thomas Cook, they were proper holiday carriers, whereas Jet 2 now, you know, kind of like I don't know for a package holiday Jet 2 or I don't know, a budget holiday maker. I don't know what they are. I don't know what Jet 2 are, honestly. But they're quite confusing. Yeah, but no, they're alright. Sometimes I just try and look at the plane and not just what is over them, if you know what I mean. I can see a Ryanair, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's 737, isn't it? At the end of the day. But yeah, sometimes the liveries do get in the way. What's your favourite livery combination with aircraft? I don't know, actually. I quite like Cathay Pacific's A350. A lot of people like that. But I also quite like I don't know, actually, Jet 2's A330. That looks really nice. It's quite simple, but it looks cool. 747s look good with any livery. But one I really like is I don't know, I like Singapore's A350s as well. The A350 is a very, very nice looking aircraft. I also quite like the American A330. But yeah, I do like. Someone says Iceland Air in the Heklavik livery, Aurora. Yeah, obviously, sorry. Cathay Pacific, Jet 2 A3. What am I bloody talking about? Of course, it's the Iceland Air livery with a 757. Bloody hell, what am I thinking? No, a lot of people do like them. I do. Yeah, the Iceland Air group. Yeah, I suppose you know, see, the thing is, Iceland, it's only 2 hours away, and I would actually quite like to go there, because you'd go on the 757, and yeah, it'd be amazing. Imagine boarding and just seeing those amazing colours all over, like that's our plane. The Aurora all over it. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I've got an Iceland Air. I've got 2 Iceland Airs. I've got a PPC Holland one. One's 200, and I've got a what is it, little fella? Gemini Jets Iceland Air 757-300 in the what is it? 100. Oh, it's in full of the what language is Iceland? Is it? It's not Dutch, is it? It's what is it? Is it? I don't know. It's not Russian. I think it might be Dutch or some form of I don't know. Someone says Canadian. Could be part Canadian. But Iceland there, yeah, they're huge in terms of their growth and all that. Because they operate the 7.6. Mainly, I think their backbone is the 757. Which is probably a bad thing because those aircraft are very old now. But do you also operate 737s, Iceland there? Do you know all the aircraft Cathay Pacific operate? Yeah, they operate 777 still. 300 and 200, they operate the 747-8. But as a freighter, I saw that at Heathrow. And the A350 1000 900, am I right? Must be right. They operated an A330 once. I'm sure they did. Yeah, Iceland there. Cathay Pacific. They used to operate 747s in passenger. Yeah, I know. It's just that now they have the yeah. They have quite a Cathay Pacific cargo. Yeah, they have one at Heathrow, near the British Airways extension area. So as you're arriving on 27 left, it's on the left side. Let me put this model back. Yeah, we'll order some models tonight. See you all later. Survival Line will be out tomorrow, hopefully. See you all later. If you enjoyed, just had to bring you guys some gameplay tonight. Yeah, see you at the airport tomorrow. I'll be live at around 12 to around 4. Sorry, 2. 2? It's just I'm in school now, and it's like it is because my work experience is now on Tuesday, not on Wednesday, and an A350 Virgin is coming in Wednesday, not next week, but the week next, and then a 767 Azure Air coming in at the end of on the 28th of September, which is a Wednesday. My work experience days used to be Wednesday, but now they're Tuesday, so I can't really. Yeah, bugger, absolute bugger. But see you all later. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you later. Just preparing this Survival Line stuff to make more sense for the next couple of videos. See you later. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Bye.